feels like there's millions of ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. I have like $230 million in this game alone, so I know how to make a couple of dollars. Let me show you exactly what I'm doing right now to make myself some money. Now, just notice right here, everything I'm about to show you is 100% solo. You don't need any friends at all. That's pretty sweet, right? With that being said, let's jump right into this, shall we? Now, the first money method I'm doing right now in GTA 5 Online, I recommend you doing as well. This is $310,000. We have a couple $100,000 here and there, but right here it's $500,000 when you get for this mission right here. You ask yourself, Dib, that says $310,000. Actually, if you complete this as a boss, you're gonna get yourself actually $200,000 within 72 hours. Keep that in mind. Now, right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm hyped as a fat guy in a buffet because I'll be honest with you, I'm getting $500,000 plus from this mission. Only haggard part about this mission right here, it's a priority file, and you only get it once a week in GTA Online. So right now, hey, $500,000 for one time in a week, I'll take it, right? Now, the first thing I gotta do in this mission right here is get by this air traffic control tower. Listen, there's some traffic, there's controlling going on. I need to control it, right? Well, actually, the truth is, we gotta hack into this thing. We need to connect the dots. So I'm gonna put my I don't know what this thing even is. I don't know how to even work this thing. I just guess. After it felt like 40 minutes, I eventually got all the lines connected to the dots. Listen, we're getting this puzzle together. So I got that done. I know where it's gonna show me this plane. There's nobody driving this thing. What's going on? Now, once I've done that, I felt good about myself. My double chin is out and about. So we're here to get myself into the plane. Now, this plane here is somewhat confusing to me, right? It flies and it hovers. I don't know what's going on, right? Also, this plane has like a fart button on it. If you press the fart button, you go a little bit faster. I believe you're going to use it once because my fart, look at this thing. This thing's out and about. This fart is flying. Now I'm the fart in the wind. It's time to take out these gosh darn engines of this plane. There's nobody driving this plane. There's a ghost plane here, but these helicopters here are like mosquitoes. I get close and personal to this big old cargo plane because we got to hack into it, right? We got to go like this now. Now I'm hovering. Listen, this is why I had this right here. It's going to take all day for this thing to upload, but eventually it gets there. Now, since I've done that, it's time to take out the engines of these planes. Now, for me, it's a lot easier when I go in first person because I can see what I'm doing. So I got 4 gosh darn little engines I need to take out. Now, you have to do this to get yourself the bonus, so make sure you take them out. Go in first person and do this the right way. We got to watch out. We have those mosquitoes after us. It feels good to be wanted, but to tell you the truth, I don't want to be wanted by these mosquitoes right here because eventually jets are going to start popping up. And I'll tell you the truth, I'm not well equipped for taking care of jets in this game with this gosh darn plane helicopter. So I took out the last gosh darn engine, and now the jets are going to start popping up. It's just time to follow this gosh darn plane to eventually falls out of the sky. I took out 2 helicopters because it was just plain annoying on me, and then I tried to take out the jets. I got eye to eye with them, and they said, Dib, you can't take us out. I'm like, that's true. Maybe ask yourself, Dib, just switch to the missiles. I got no missiles on this plane helicopter thing. There's nothing on there but the gosh darn little thing you're seeing right there. So now I gotta just follow this plane before it runs away from me. I don't know if you can fail the mission if it runs away from you. Just follow it. Be very close and personal to this thing. And eventually, as you see here, it's gonna fall out of the sky. It's gonna land in that haggard sea right over here. So I eventually got to the sea. I landed my plane. My plane was about to explode. I gotta get out of here because I'm about to get night-nighted. It's time to be Scuba Steve because this plane landed right in the middle of this gosh darn sea. The water's so murky, it's like a night after 5-layer burritos I talk about. I'll tell you, it's not a fun time. I asked yourself, Dib, but what are you doing in toilet bowl water? I gotta tell you this right here. We gotta find 2 little boxes outside of the plane. Now, it's gonna take some time to find it because it's not like flashing. It just looks like a box. So you gotta keep that in mind. If it looks like a box, it's probably what you're looking for. And ask yourself, Dib, why am I getting this box that's outside of the plane? Am I supposed to go inside to get the black box? Well, the boxes outside actually count for the bonus. As you see right here, I found the first box outside of the plane. It's gonna look something like this. Now, I can't really swim that good because I tell you the truth, my controller's messed up, but that's okay, right? I know Joke spent 4 minutes of my life, which I'm telling you the truth, I'll never get those minutes back. I eventually find the box right here. It was out in the open, just chilling. Like, if everyone's like, Dev, I'm right here. I'm like, hey, okay, time to get the box. So now I have 2 boxes secure. I'm Gucci, I'm great, I'm grinding. Wonderful. It's time to get the black box that's actually in the gosh darn plane. Now I'm gonna swim right here into the plane. I'm probably gonna get stuck a couple of times, but hey, the size of me, I tell you the truth, I'm surprised I'm not floating. I'm gonna place it right here on this wall, and guess what? A bada boom, bada bing's gonna happen. It's time to get that black box and get myself out of this haggard water. No joke, started swimming in slow motion at one point. I'm like, oh my kid, just give me this black box. So I got the box. Now it's time to go above the water, but we gotta chat. We got 3 stars on us. So I started swimming like the bootleg version of Michael Phelps, and eventually came up to this boat, right? This boat's here to save me. Now notice right here, I got myself on the wrong seat. We're gonna call this seat the hot seat, right? Now I recommend going in front of the boat right there where the gosh darn little like minigun is, but watch out. Right here, you can still take them out, but know this right here, there's a good chance you're gonna get night-nighted. Now know this right here, no worries. If you get night-nighted, it's actually gonna be a blessing in disguise right here because I did get night-nighted, but I had to take out 5 NPCs out and about right here, so make sure you take them out to get the bonus. Look, this guy here is flying. He thinks he's a bird. He's not a bird. Ask yourself, Dib, who am I gonna take out? Well, actually, I'm on the hot seat right here, so it's kind of hard to maneuver this right here, but take out as many NPCs as you possibly can, especially the guys on the helicopters. Like I did right here, I took out 1 guy, so I need 4 more guys to take out, but eventually my game said, not today, Dib, you're gonna get night-nighted. I'm like, hey, okay. So this is what happens when you get night-nighted in this mission right here. You can actually call your personal vehicle if you want to, which I'm about to do right here. So I got my FJ-F5 Brock Lesnar airplane thing right here. I don't know the name of it, we're just gonna call it a jet, right? I got the jet right here, and the reason why I got this thing, I'm going for payback. Now my gosh darn black box is going down the gosh darn river, so I gotta catch up to it, but first off, I gotta take care of these NPCs NPCs. I got like 4 more to take care of, so I'm gonna take out these guys pretty darn easy with my Brock Lesnar jet, right? So while I was getting some payback on these NPCs, because I'll be telling you the truth, I'm doing this because I need to get myself the bonus. If you don't know, the bonus for this mission here is an extra $50,000. So I recommend trying to get the bonuses I'm doing right here. But right now I'm just trying to get this black box. I can tell you the truth, my Brock Lesnar plane is not a gosh darn boat. So I had to get off my gosh darn Brock Lesnar jet and I had to get myself the gosh darn box. But I made sure to take out the NPCs first because to tell you the truth, I didn't want to get respawned once again. So eventually I got in this haggard water right here. Watch out for there's a couple turds floating in here. So bada boom, bada bing, I got myself the box. It's time to go to the destination. So I landed my Brock Lesnar jet right here on the gosh darn dock, and guess what? I got the mission pass. Dib, did you say you get yourself $200,000 within 72 hours for doing this mission as well? Yes, I sure did. What a tremendous deal, right? So now I got the mission pass. Dib, how much did we actually get in total for this mission? Because I'm about to do this one right now, right? So $500,000 I'm going to get right here. So bada boom, bada bing. I got myself $360,000 within 72 hours to get an extra $200,000. Give me a total of $560,000 for that mission alone. But wait, what if I told you can get yourself over $1 million plus? I'm talking about the salvage yard. Now the first mission I'm doing right here for the salvage yard, it's a top range vehicle. It's going to get myself $383,000. You can see right there, but additional $50,000 for the bonus. So let me show you exactly how to do this one. It's one that's a little tough. Now I do recommend when you're doing this mission right here, have armor and snacks. Trust me, you're gonna need it. But now it's time to come over here to the cove. You ask yourself, Dib, why are you going to the cove? Well, I gotta come over here because there's a submarine waiting for yours truly. And ask yourself, Dib, why are you getting yourself in a submarine? There's been a lot of bad news lately about submarines and people going to depths they shouldn't be going to, right? Well, I gotta find myself another sub because that's exactly where our car's chilling, on another submarine. So I reach over here to the second sub, I docked into it, and listen, I'm gonna start throwing hands. There's a lot of NPCs, and I can tell you this right here. You gotta get 15 headshots, so go straight for the head. Pretend you're in the middle of a gosh darn zombie apocalypse, go for the head. I'll tell you the truth, I always gotta turn my fat neck in the Subway sandwich right here because every crevice I turn about, there's a gosh darn fart waiting to be smelled. Tell you the truth, there's NPCs everywhere in this gosh darn sub, but we gotta make sure we're fully alert. I know jokes, if you're not fully alert by all these farts hiding in the crevices of this gosh darn submarine, you're never gonna figure this out here. You're gonna lose a life. And if you lose a life, guess what? You're not gonna complete the challenge. But look at this fart, he's right above me. To tell you the truth, there's so many hidden walls in this place right here. My controller's freaking out. We're gonna take this guy right out. Look at this, bada boom, bada bing. I'm gonna take out these navigation systems because I can tell you what, this Subway sandwich is not gonna know where it's going. That I can tell. Now you might have forgotten, I told you this before, make sure you get 15 headshots. So everybody you see, go straight for the head. Now this guy over here next to this gosh darn Macintosh computer actually has like a hidden wall around him. So make sure you get around the hidden wall and eventually give him a little night because you know we gotta get that headshot. So once I've done that, time to take out the computers. I've done that. Now it's time for me to get to the spot right here because this part right here is very, very, very important. If you want to get yourself the bonus, you gotta do this. Now right here, I'm gonna unseal the door of the chamber of the thoughts right here, and know this right here. Once we do that, the guy's gonna say, listen up, you got a minute to find this one guy. So we gotta run around this gosh darn Subway sandwich and figure out where the guy is. And I can tell you this, there's a whole bunch of NPCs hiding in all these crevices, so keep that in mind. This guy almost took me out. He came out of nowhere, so I gave him a good little pop in the head. Now the manhunt is on for this NPC. He's either gonna be downstairs or upstairs. Downstairs, he might be next to the jail cell. He's about to be going to jail in a little bit, that I can tell you. Now for me, he was in the jail cell. I was like, wow, this is good, right? So I found him in under a minute right here. Now I just can't get night-nighted for the rest of the Subway sandwich mission. Now right here, I had to get a little angle on this guy. I tell you the truth, this guy here can take you out pretty darn quick. You gotta do it the smart way. So right here, I took this guy out, bada boom, bada bing. Time to search him. Now I searched the guy, guess what? He has the codes. Time to go upstairs to the bridge. Now this guy over here was trying to get an angle on yours truly. Listen, he's all upset because I got the angles before on the other guy. But me, I got the angle on him, so I got a little headshot and bada boom, bada bing. Time to go upstairs to the bridge now. Just know this, when I was going up there, there's 1,000 NPCs just waiting for me. They're all chilling in this cafeteria. My guys, what are you doing here? And these guys are just chilling in the rooms. Listen, it's time to get night-nighted, right? Now, I've done this mission many of the times. I still don't know where I'm going in this Subway sandwich. I'm like, where am I going? Upstairs, downstairs, around to the town? I don't know where I'm going on this gosh darn sub, but to tell you the truth, I got to the bridge eventually. Now, I think I eventually got all the night-nights secured, so I'm pretty much Gucci now for the bonus. I gotta press these little buttons for the control codes because, listen, I'm taking control. Now it's time to drive the Subway sandwich into my fat mouth. No, we gotta drive into the land, right? So I know this is actually one of the most hardest missions you can do for the salvage yard. It's actually one of those missions you need to somewhat take control of, right? So I eventually crashed my gosh darn Subway sandwich into land. I got one more thing to do to get my car free from the Subway sandwich, and I can tell you this right here. It's a top range car, so it's well worth it. I believe there's only like 2 NPCs left on the submarine for me, so I'm gonna take out this guy. I had to unseal the last door of the chamber of the thoughts, and guess what? There's my car right there. That's the car I need to get. There's one more guy right over there standing guarding the controls for this car. Not today. Now I'm getting my pudgy fingers right here. I'm activating the lift for us, so now I can get myself out of the Subway sandwich and get myself back to my salvage yard. The second I touch sweet air with my tongue, guess what? I am met with a force like no other. I got myself 4 stars, meaning there'll be a lot of people trying to come after me because they all want this car. Now, me personally, I take the train route because, listen, I can tell you the truth, I'm not driving no highway with this car. You're never going to lose a gosh darn fuzz. And also, watch out for the trains. You just never know the schedule for this game. Then eventually I lost a fuzz and I got my car back to the salvage yard, and then I got myself the bonus. You best believe it, I did. Pause it right there if you want to see the bonuses. I basically told you them all, but if you want to double check, go ahead. $50,000 extra dip. How much is this car going to give us right now in GTA 5 Online? The car is selling for $383,000. Now, I would never salvage the parts because we're not savage enough, right? Let me know in the comments below. Did you ever just salvage a vehicle? Is it even worth it? Me personally, I just drive with care, right? Now, we got to drive care all the way to the gosh darn docks. I don't want to hear you driving like Vin Diesel, even though he plays the same character in every movie. I don't want to see you spurring around and making donuts and whatnot. You got to drive with carefulness in this game, okay? Right now, because listen, we have some special cargo going in. Any scratch that car, you're going to lose money. And trust me, $383,000, we want that all. So right here, I'm going to deliver it to the docks, giving me a total of dip. How much money did we actually get so far? With the bonus, I'm giving myself $433,000 in total. If I didn't get the bonus, I got myself $383,000. But wait, there's another gosh darn car we can get as well that's also paying out well. Now, this car here is selling for $344,000. This mission here is my favorite because it's so darn easy. Now, the reason why I love this mission because, listen, we destroy a total bowl. If you don't know about this mission, seriously, it's like the worst fear you can ever have, going to like your girlfriend and boyfriend's house and you actually clogging the total bowl and there's no plunger. Basically, I destroy the total bowl. That's what I'm trying to say. So since now I destroyed the total bowl, I'll tell you the truth, I was in that position right there. I just used my hands. It's the only thing I got left. So now it's time to go there and fix the problem that I caused. Just side note right here, you see the security guards. This guy's running because he knows I'm a man with a plan right here. Somebody got to fix this total bowl. He knows this, so he's going to start running. Do not hit him or touch him, anything. Leave him be. Because if you touch any security guards, they're going to start throwing hands at you. We need to get inside. Listen, this guy's going to guide us to the destination. Not talking about that smelly destination. Talking about that good old chocolate milk over there. So I got to clean up the mess. Now, once I'm done cleaning up this mess here, I need to get myself into the elevator. This guy wasn't sticking around to smell us anymore. I can't blame him, right? But it's time to get myself into the elevator. Now, this is a pro tip right here. At this point here, you just want to run. Because right here, we're in Luigi's mansion, right? Luigi doesn't want us here. So we got to figure out how to get through this gosh darn tunnels right here. Tell you the truth, it's dark and spooky in here. Have no fear, the fart is near. So make sure you run, but make sure you don't get caught in the gosh darn camera eyesights. Because if you do, listen, I don't know what happens because it never happened to me, right? Eventually, I reached the hatch. Now it's time to do a cool gosh darn 007 move and go down here with the gosh darn propel. I don't know what it is, right? But eventually, my kinkles touched the pavement, and guess what? It's time to go out and about right here and start throwing some hands. Just notice right here, these NPCs behind this door right here are pretty darn tough, and I can tell you it's about to get pretty darn sticky in here as well. You can take out a couple NPCs, but eventually the farts are going to start going through the vents, and I can tell you what, there's time to fear because the fart is here. So looks right here, you got to put the fart mask on. You don't do this right here, you're going to get caught in a situation you don't want to be caught in. This NPC right here wasn't so lucky. He got caught in a fart storm. Listen, it's one of those things you never want to be caught in. Can we get an F in the chat, especially if you're still in this video? Get an F in the chat right here. Not for fart, for this guy right here. He died in the farts. I'll make sure to heart all those comments as well. Now it's time to get myself into the other garage. But I was dealt with this right here. It's like a little thing we gotta hack into. It's pretty darn easy. I got 2 lives here. I have literally 5 minutes to complete this, but I got success. Listen, in this little garage right here, there'll be NPCs just waiting for me. No more farts. The fart storm has cleared. Also, I have no armor and snacks, so I'm basically doing this on hard mode, right? I'm making this a little harder than it's supposed to be, right? So I'm gonna take out these NPCs. They're pretty darn easy. There's only one guy in here that's pretty darn tough. This guy right over here by the corner. Watch out. He can take you out pretty darn quick as well. But there's a whole bunch of NPCs in here. I think 5 or 6. Once I take them out, it's time to go to the control room. Because there'll be 2 NPCs chilling in there. Trust me, take them out as well because we got to revisit this place in a little bit. Now that I took care of those jabronis, it's time to get my car, right? But I always thought to myself, can I destroy these cars over here? So I said, you know what? Let me do it and see what happens. So I actually did it. Guess what happens right here? I failed. No, I'm joking. Imagine I failed the mission. That'd be pretty bad. But here's my cool car. It's called the Roosters. Now it's time to get myself out of this place right here. But first off, like I said before, I need to go to the control room. I need to press some buttons and whatnot. And guess what? Now I'm Gucci getting myself out of this place. But watch out. I met with some force outside of this place. But eventually do lose the fuzz of my rooster right here. And I get back to my salvage yard. And guess what, Dib? Guess what? The good old glitch got you, didn't it? Yes, it sure did. I delivered my car, but then it's gone. I'm like, okay, hold on. Is this a ghost car? Does this car have a camouflage? It is a rooster. Maybe it ran away. So since this car is gone for me, it's glitched out. $344,000. Tack on an extra $50,000. That's $394,000 I could have got right here. But as you can see here, the rooster is gone. He ran from the farm. He's no longer here. Please let me know in the comments below if you ever get this glitch as well. I think I might be the only person on earth that gets this thing. So I came over here to Rockstar Support and I clicked on this. Be tell you the truth, where do I go? GTA membership, story mode. Find the answer. Me car is gone, mate. Oh, look at this. Actually, something stuff actually did pop up. That's funny, I gotta stop. But if you're lucky enough, unlike me, you can get yourself almost close to $500,000 right there for that sell. So I was a little upset right here. I said, let me go to my Ask Lab, see what I can do. Now right here, I was gonna sell this in an invite only session. That means no bonus for me. I got $351,000, meaning if I want to get myself a bonus in a public lobby, I can get myself over $500,000 plus for the seller here. So that's exactly what I did. When I thought about that, put two brain cells together, the wires connected, I said, you know what, let's get out of here, let's go to a public session. So I entered a public session, I got, what was that, 26 people in there. I'm feeling good about these numbers. That means I can get myself a little bonus right here. I don't know why it says $345,000. Now I'll be honest with you, this is a pretty risky move to do here with a full entire stock. Now my mission right here is a pretty darn easy sell, so I'm hyped about that. But just know this, I'm public enemy #1. So what's my abilities? I became the John Cena of organizations, meaning they can't see me, right? But now my mission right here is so darn easy. It's the mission I actually want for this kind of sell. But I gotta watch out for these gosh darn players, but also I gotta watch out for these NPCs. I'm telling you, they come right for me. Look at this right here. That's not my fault. That's their fault. That's a double whammy too. So I got back up on my cankles right there, knowing time is against me because I probably have modders in this lobby. There's probably people out and about just trying to get me because they have fun taking me out because I have a full entire stock. Fastest way to complete this mission right here is just hit one of these cars at the garage and look at this. You got like 20,000 stars. Time to get out of here and lose the fuzz. I can tell you this right here. It's about to get a little shaky for my double chin because I got players coming after me now and also the fuzz. You might be asking yourself, Div, why would you ever sell this in a public lobby? Well, before I told you, you get yourself a bonus where there's more players in there. So keep that in mind. If you want to make yourself more money, especially with the Ask Lab, I recommend selling this in a public session. I usually do it in an invite only session, but today I'm feeling a little crazy because I lost my other car for my salvage up. Look at this, they all going to the same route I'm supposed to go into, so I didn't take that route. That's a little too scary for me. I kind of felt like everybody in this lobby knew what I was doing right here, and eventually I came over here close to my cell, and guess what? Some guy was lurking on the upper right hand corner, and I was getting a little scared there and prepared. To tell you the truth, my high blood pressure was kicking in. Look at this, he's right there. I don't know what kind of truck he has, but my luck, it's a truck that destroys me in 3 seconds. So I delivered my product as fast as possible. The doors open, straight open. It's like they knew I was coming, right? Now it's time to leave the area because my luck, some modder is gonna turn off my game. So bada boom, bada bing, time to get myself out of here. Dip, how much money did you get for that sell? Well, guess what? Got myself over $520,000 for that sell right there. You want to do this in a public session. Trust me, more players in there, the more money you're gonna get. Look at this, everybody over here is caught in their feelings. So as I did the Union Depository contract at the auto shop, I made myself over like $17 million so far with the auto shop. So I tell you the truth, this is pretty much worth it. Now, if you don't have this kind of mission in your rotation and money grinding, I recommend doing it. Even the setups are so darn easy. This is probably one of the best missions you can do because the setups are so darn easy. So this car was in my way, then it disappeared. A lot of cars in here became John Cena 3.0. So time to get into my other car, but this time I'm doing this mission a little different. Usually I do this mission silent and sneaky, but today I'm going there aggressive. Ask yourself, Dip, calm down, don't worry about it. But guess what? Today I'm worried about it. I'm night-night everybody outside. Actually, this is a faster way to complete this mission because it takes you 5 hours to walk through this hallway. Also, side note, the Hustler loadout for this mission is the best kind of gosh darn little loadout you can actually have for it. So I made it to the elevator in record time. Time to go downstairs to the gosh darn vault. And I got one of my little surprises right here for the vault. I know it's not going to do anything, but I just want to see what happens right here because this mission's so glitchy, you just never know what's going to happen. To my surprise, nothing happened. The door didn't hit me in the face. Usually it does. But if you didn't know this right here, if you want to do this with 3 other people, do it that way. You can get yourself more money, especially when it's double money and RP on this. Just make sure none of your teammates get that night. If they do, just say, hey guy, you know, it's not cool. Right here, I'm picking up the gold. I can't get a full entire bag because it's too heavy, right? So eventually got to the second part of the gold thing right there and picked it all up. And now it's time to get out of here. But since I came here aggressively, guess what? There'll be some NPCs waiting outside this vault door to be somewhat prepared for them. If you do this a silent, sneaky way, there'll be no NPCs out here. But for me today, I'm going a little aggressively. And this guy here was waiting for me. He's like, hello, Dib. I'm like, wow, hey. I let him live, then he disappeared. It's one of those things, right? So I made it upstairs. I am very alert. Listen, I'm at alerts of all levels you've never seen before because 2 NPCs are going to spawn right there. Look at that. The mission is so glitched, right? But watch out for these NPCs right here in this garage because they will never miss you. I want to see if money came out of that money truck over there. Nothing came out, but there'll be a whole bunch of NPCs out here. Trust me, like I said before, they're never going to miss you. They're going to get every shot out. Also, watch your 6 because I turned my double chin so fast I got whiplash. These guys behind me almost took me out. Now, I don't destroy the police cars right here. If you don't know this right here, I just take out the NPCs because that police car right there is going to be our getaway vehicle, actually halfway vehicle. But today I'm not going to use it because I'm a little aggressive because the circumstances that happened before. Another wave of NPCs spawned. I got a little upset. I'm like, what are you guys doing here? But then I got the rumbles in the stomach. You know what that means? Cold sweats and you start panicking. Those are 2 signs something good's not going to happen. So I had to run across the street, make sure to dodge all the bullets like in the Matrix. Also, watch out for the NPCs coming here. Listen, they have some nerves, don't they? I'm going to take care of them because, again, as we all know before, I'm a little aggravated because, you know, they took my car away from me. But now I'm to get in this car right here and get done with this mission a lot faster. I know some people told me on this video that this never popped up from the helicopter helicopter. I'm calling baloney on this one, right? Now, me, every time I do this Gosh Darn Little Mini Heist, there's always a helicopter here. If you want to get this mission done a lot easier, tell the people in your Gosh Darn lobby, follow me, follow the man with the plan, right? There's the helicopter. Time to fly away like a Gosh Darn penguin. Look at this. It's actually a little health helicopter, too, right? We're going to take this guy. We're going to fly all the way to the destination. Don't worry about the fuzz. Don't worry about them. We're going to get out of here squeaky clean, right? So I parked my car on top of that car. I don't think they're mine, right? I got the mission pass. Now, I got myself a total of $290,000 right there. Not bad, but also, listen. I have another car to salvage yard. Listen, I did not forget about you. Now, this car right here is a low-range vehicle, but that's okay, right? You got to get this nice semi-truck and bring it over here to the Maze Bank Arena. This used to be one of those missions I really hated for the salvage yard because, tell you the truth, it's like, at first, it could be a little hard, but eventually, once you get this stuff down, like, they have, like, the same missions every week in this game for the salvage yard. So now I need to go downstairs and night a whole bunch of NPCs. Now, when you're doing this thing here, you want to get the bonus, right? We need the bonus, Dib. You need to get 15 headshots in this place right here. So do it nice and stealth like I'm doing right here. Take them out with ease. It's pretty darn easy, and trust me, I recommend just night and everybody you see in this mission, the ones that are trying to throw hands, that is. So once I took out the last guy, time to go down here, and I gotta figure out where this car is in this nice little stadium. Like, okay, where's this car? Look at this. That's a Haggard car that I could tell you. Ugh, there it is. So there's a car that I need. Now, this right here might be a little hard at this part. It might take you a couple tries. Now, if you don't get this right here, the first try, you might want to restart the whole entire mission. What I'm talking about is the drone. Now, you need to get the first shot. Do not hit anything at all. Wait till this car, the car right there. Take the shot, because if you waste anything else on there, you will not get the bonus. So eventually, I got the car, right? Well, my first try. But now it's time to recover the gosh darn car on the track and get it back to my salvage yard. But wait, there's gonna be a little obstacles in our way. Just remember the headshots. Everybody out here, you want to give headshots, and eventually you're gonna find yourself on the track. There's a car. We gotta boost it up a little bit, right? Now it's time to get out of this place. Watch out. They're gonna try tricking you. You better not take this to the salvage yard. You want to take the route I'm about to take right here. You have a minute to reach this destination. This car is so slow. Just gotta watch out for the NPCs because we are timed right here. If you don't make it there in a minute, you can trust me, I can tell you this right here, you're not gonna get yourself the full entire bonus. So if any NPCs are trying to mess with you, throw some hands at them, right? Then eventually I reached the gosh darn garage, and guess what? Gucci, great, grand, wonderful. Got that done. Time to go back to my salvage yard. Dib, is this car gonna disappear like the last one? I don't know, but I can tell you this right here. I probably lost over $1 million plus so far at the salvage yard because this glitch happens a lot for me. Now, I'm not gonna tell Rockstar, right? Why would I do that? GTA 6 is coming, right? Oh, thank God. Look, the car's there. I got the bonus. My other car's still gone. You saw me right there looking for it. I'm still upset about this, but eventually I had the same exact sell mission as before. Just gotta bring it to the docks. Also, there's a glitch where your car actually might sell for more. One of my cars sold for $543,000 once. Those are one of those glitches that you like, you know? It's a bada boom, bada bing. I delivered my car. This sell right here in total with the bonus is gonna get me around $298,000. I could have made myself over $1 million plus with the salvage yard this week, but you know, they like taking my cars from me, you know? But in this video right here that I'm showing you on the screen, I made myself over $12 million, 100% sold in GTA 5 line. Clicking that video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did that. Catch you on it.